Hi Capricorn, how are you guys doing? I hope this reading finds you well. Welcome to the third week of October. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's your first card. This card flipped over, but it's in the deck still, so I'm gonna keep it in the deck. We are currently finishing up Libra season. So I hope you're enjoying the last little bit of Libra season before Scorpio season starts. Interesting. So the deck that I'm using today is called the Ostara Tarot. And that's O-S-T-A-R-A Tarot. I love this deck. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I always feel that the cards like to jump out in this particular deck. So it's really nice and easy for me to pick up on the messages intuitively. And what's actually really interesting is that the cards a lot of times don't have the name on them. So you'll like pick up on a possibly completely different energy than you would have otherwise. And I think it just kind of depends on your style, but I've been loving this deck ever since I got it, and I've had it for a while. And for a long time, this was definitely my favorite tarot deck. Here's the Hanged Man that flipped over in your in the deck earlier. There's the Page of Wands. Interesting. So I'm just going to go ahead and... Oh, never mind. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the last two cards. All right, so you guys got a lot of good readings. Or, sorry, a lot of good cards in this reading. First, I want to say that your overall energy is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a really good card to have as your overall energy because you're going into this really warm and caring energy. The King and Queen of Wands are very down to earth, very good at speech, loyal to a fault. Like, they're awesome cards. The King and Queen expect the same kind of loyalty in return. So I feel like right now you're at a point where you're really expecting people to treat you the way that you treat them. And with the Sun card, like, the Sun card is the elephant in the room here, because the Sun card is always a good omen. It's always fantastic. But I'm going to touch a little bit more on that later. For now, I want to talk about the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands talks about fast communication. So I feel like what in the past may have been slow, like with this Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a fast page. However, the Page of Wands is usually the beginning of whatever kind of communication it is. But because it's added on with this Eight of Wands, I feel like whatever you're expecting or whatever communication is going to come in, whether it's expected or not, it's going to come in quickly and it's going to come in passionately. And with this Moon and Four of Wands in reverse, it's interesting that you got both of the reverse cards sort of in the same column. The Moon to me usually talks about any kind of confusion or secrets or just something that you don't know or something that you know intuitively. But because it's in the reverse, I feel like there's really no need for your intuition right now. I don't mean that as a bad thing. I just mean that in a way, like, right now, people are going to be honest with you because it's in reverse. So I don't feel like anyone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes right now. They're just going to tell you, and that secrets are going to be revealed, and you're not going to have to be guessing playing any kind of guessing games anytime soon. With the Four of Wands in reverse. For me, the Four of Wands usually talks about the upgrade card, or is usually an upgrade card. So like upgrade relationships. So for example, if you're like in a long-term, like stable, committed relationship where you're exclusive, you might be like getting engaged. If you're engaged, you're getting married, or if you're just like talking to someone, then you're like starting to casually date or whatever. However that upgrade looks like depends on you and your standards of what, like how relationships should go. But because it's in reverse, I feel like right now what's getting revealed to you might be that the person that you're sort of been pining over or thinking of may not actually be ready for any kind of commitment, or at least the kind of commitment that you want. And when I say commitment, like I mean whatever it is that you're looking for, because it is personalized to you and where you are on your relationship path. But I think that it's something that you're not really, I think they want something like a step down that you're not particularly interested in, because you have this Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So the Four of Cups talks about wanting more. And I think that because you have the Four of Cups, it's sort of saying that you don't want to begin something that is not going to be worth your time, or something that's like destined to not work out because you're not on the same page. I feel like you're going to start something only if it's this Ace of Cups, to where you are happy and in love and passionate about whatever is happening. And I feel like whatever it is that's going on, it's either going to be like this person is going to change their mind and see it your way and be like, you know what, you're right, this is what I'm looking for. Or the situation is going to change with this Hanged Man. Sorry, just to clarify, like the Hanged Man is is indicative of them either changing their mind or you changing your mind and like pursuing someone else. For the major arcana, the only thing I see here is the Aries and the Pisces, which are the Emperor and the Moon respectively. It might be that you were dealing with a Pisces and that's why and that's the person that wasn't particularly ready for whatever it is that you're looking for, and this Aries person is. Just like, I feel like now is the time to keep your options open. Don't settle for less is what I'm hearing. That's a better way of saying it. Don't settle for less, because you're getting here the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups. Ace of Cups talks about new love beginnings, and the Two of Cups talks about soulmates. So for you guys who are sort of holding out for this energy, you're gonna get it as long as you continue to not settle for less. And when I say you're gonna get it, I mean you're gonna get it, because this Sun card, like this is a woman who's a warrior, who's fighting for what she wants, and she's attractive and she's full of abundance and full of victory. So, you know, you are going to reach this Sun energy as long as you continue to manifest what you want. And the Sun for me is like ultimate yes. So yes, yes, yes. You, like, even if it looks like you're not gonna get what you're looking for in this person, it's kind of a thing where you're gonna like turn around and see someone else, and then they're like, hey, let me just casually tell you that I'm everything that you were just looking for. And then you're like, oh, well, what a coincidence. That's exactly what I was looking for. And it might actually be like accidental or casual with this like with this Eight of Wands and this Page of Wands. But I'm getting whatever it is, like, you're not having a terrible time, and you're actually really fortunate. I'm looking at the clock, like my real-time clock, and it's currently 11:11 a.m. So if you guys are looking at synchronicities and seeing synchronicities in your real life, like that's just confirmation of that you're gonna reach what your goal is. 11:11 is the number of like this Four of Wands. because it has the 4 wands that usually are like 1 1 1, and I just think that because you're seeing it in reverse, like it might not be like exactly what you're looking for, but as long as you hold out and find what you want, you're going to get it, because it's there. You just need to not, and you don't even need to go look for it. Like, it'll come to you. You just need to maintain this energy of, I'm not settling for less. Because if you look at this 4 of Cups card and the Emperor card, it's almost like she's rejecting someone else, and she has her eyes closed, but the moment she looks at him, the moment she opens them, she's going to see this Emperor who is perhaps what she wanted. And she's looking away from the Pisces, or sorry, away from the Moon card, which is in reverse. So definitely, and what it is it could be like this half of the reading is one person and this half of the reading is another person, and these 2 cards down the middle are you. So it could be that this person who wasn't ready for commitment and came in quickly. I just saw 1111 on my timer on the video. By the way, that's 2/11/11. So you guys, I feel like you guys are super blessed this week. But it could be that this person came in quickly and immaturely and then told you, hey, I'm not ready for commitment. And then you're like, no, I'm sorry, that's not what I'm interested in. And then you turn around and you see this person who says, oh yeah, so you're not interested, and you're telling them, no, I want this passionate love beginning where I can be committed and happy. And then you turn around and you see this person who says, no, I think differently. I'm looking for a soulmate and I'm trying to find them. And then you find this happiness in each other. So anyway, whatever it is, I hope that you guys have just a wonderful time, and I wish you guys luck finding them. So like I was saying earlier, if you like the video, please consider giving a like or a comment. And if you guys want to stick around and watch the reading for next week, I highly suggest subscribing. And I sincerely hope to see you guys next week for your next October love reading. I'll see you there.